Hello, hi dear students, greetings for the day. Welcome to Classroom TV. We have discussed all the concepts which are useful to solve the practice exercise. So let's begin the practice exercise. Find the ratio of rupees 5 to 50 paise. So actually we know what is the ratio. Ratio is nothing but comparison of two similar quantities using division. So here one is in rupees and another one is paise. So better convert them here. We know actually, we know one rupee is equal to 100 paise. So 5 rupees will be 5 into 100. That is equal to 500 paise. Okay. So we have changed into paise. So now we need to find the ratio. So now 500 paise is to 50 paise. We know actually A is to B, we can write it as A by B. So this can be written as both are in same units, so just ignore the units. 500 by 50. 0, 0 get cancelled. 5 ones are 5 tens are. So this will be 10 upon 1, that is equal to 10 is to 1. Clear? That's the problem. See the next one now. 15 kg to 210 grams. So one is in kg and another one is in grams. So we know one kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 15 kg is equal to 15 into 1000 grams. So that will be 15,000 grams. So now we need to find the ratio. So now 15,000 grams is to 210 grams. So we know actually A is to B. This can be written as A by B. So this will be 15,000 by 210. So 0 and 0 get cancelled here. Now let's go with 3 first. 3 sevens are 21. 3 fives are 15, 0, 0. Anything? No. So it is 500 upon 7, which we can write it as 500 is to 7. Clear? See the next one now. 9 meters to 27 centimeters. So one is in meters and another one is in centimeters. So convert them into centimeters now. Actually we know one meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So 9 meters is equal to 9 into 100, that is 900 centimeters. Clear? So now 900 centimeters is to 27 centimeters. Now both of them are in same unit, so ignore the units here. So this we can write it as 900 upon 27. Since A is to B, this can be written as A upon B. Clear? So now we can go with 9 actually. 9 hundreds, 9 threes. 9 threes are 27. So it is 100 by 3, which we can write it as 100:3. It's clear? See the next one now. Find the ratio of 30 days to 36 hours. One is in days and another one is in hours. So convert the days into hours. So we know one day is equal to 24 hours. So 30 days is equal to 30 into 24 hours. So 24 threes are 72. So this is 720 hours. Clear? So now what is asking here, as per the problem, he wanted the ratio. So that is 720 hours is to 36 hours. So we know actually A is to B, this can be written as A upon B. Clear? So now this can be written as 720 by 36. Hours you can ignore it, they get cancelled. So now 36 twos are 72, so here it is 1. So we will get 20 upon 1, that is 20:1. It's clear? See the next one now. In a computer lab, there are 3 computers for every 6 students. Okay, so in a computer lab, 3 computers for every 6 students. How many computers will be needed for 24 students? That is the question. So we'll use this unitary method. 5 chocolates, 20 rupees. What is the cost of 8 chocolates? So what we will do now, 5 chocolates, 20 rupees, we will find the cost of 1 chocolate. 20 upon 5. We'll get the cost of 1 chocolate. That is multiplied by the required number of chocolates. Like 8 chocolates, 8 fours are 32 rupees. Here, 3 computers for every 6 students. So the number of computers available for 6 students is equal to how many are available? 3 computers are available. So the number of computers available for 1 student. We'll find out for 1 student. How do we get that? That is 3 by 6. So which is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 computer is available for 1 student. So now he's asking for how many students? For 24 students. So therefore, now the number of computers available for 24 students. So that is equal to 1 by 2 into 24. Clear? So 2 ones are 2 12s. So how many computers are available for 24 students, children? 12 computers are available. It is very simple. 6 students, 3 computers. Half of 6 is 3. 24 students, how many? Half of 24 is 12. So this method of solving what we say unitary method. So in unitary method, we will find out for 1 first. And the answer is multiplied with the required. See the next one now. Population of Rajasthan is 570 lakhs. And population of UP is 1660 lakhs. Area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometer square. And area of UP is 2 lakh kilometer square. How many people are there per kilometer square in both these states? And which state is less populated? That is the question. Is it clear? So if you can look at the figures of the population of Rajasthan is 570, whereas UP is 1660. So second question we can easily answer. Which state is less populated? Rajasthan state is less populated. And how many people are there per kilometer square? That is the question. So first, we'll find out for Rajasthan state. Okay, for Rajasthan. So what is the population? Population is 570 lakhs. Okay, what is the area of Rajasthan? Area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometer square. So they wanted per kilometer square. So the people area of Rajasthan for every, the total area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometer square. How many people are there per kilometer square? So the people per 1 kilometer square. So how do we get that? We get it like 570 lakhs, that is divided by 3. Clear? So how many people are there, children? Here it is 3 ones are 3 nines are 0. So 190 people per 1 kilometer square in Rajasthan. Now let us see for UP. For Uttar Pradesh, what is the population? Population is 1660 lakhs. 1660 lakhs population. And what is the area of UP? So 2 lakh square meters area, the Uttar Pradesh. So the similar kind now, the people for the number of people per 1 kilometer square. So the number of people per 1 kilometer square, it is 1660 by 2. 2 8s are 3s are 0. So 830 people per 1 kilometer square. That is the first problem. Now, which state is less populated? Of course, 570 lakhs is lesser than 1660 lakhs. So therefore, the state Rajasthan is less populated. Clear? So now, convert the given fractional numbers to percents. So we need to convert these fractional numbers into percents. Actually, we know, children, to convert the given fractional number into percentage, what we have to do, multiply the fraction with 100 and keep percentage symbol. You have to multiply the given fraction with 100. So now 5 by 4 is given. So what to do now? This should be multiplied with 100. Keep the percentage symbol. So now 4 ones are 4 25s. So 25 into 5, 125 percentage. That is 5 by 4. And we have 1 by 8. This is multiplied with 100. So let us simplify now. 4 2s are 4 25s. So this is equal to 25 upon 2 percentage. So further you can write it as 2 12s are 24.5. That is 12.5%. Clear? Now, convert the given decimal fractions to percents. So first what we do, we take this decimal fraction into the fractional form. 0.65. See this 0.65, we can write it as 65 by 100. Okay, we converted into a fractional form. So now we know how to convert this. 65 by 100 into 100%. 100 get cancelled and the answer is 65%. Or the easiest way is that move 2 places right. Move the decimal point 2 places right, which we already learned. Clear? So what about here, children? This 2.1, we can write it as 21 by 10. Okay, after the decimal point, we have 1 place. So we keep the denominator multiple of like 10s, you have to keep 1 0. So now 21 by 10 into 100%. So 0 and 0 get cancelled. So 21 into 10 is 210%. It's clear, children? And now 0.02. So this we can write it as 2 by 100. 0.02 we can write it as 2 by 100. Convert this now. So it is 2 by 100 into 100%. 100 and 100 get cancelled. It is 2%. Clear? Or else make two places right. That is easiest way, children. So 12.35. So this is 1235 by 100. Convert into the fractions. 1235 by 100 into percentage. 100 and 100 get cancelled. So it is 1235%. So what you should understand from this? Convert the decimal into fraction first and multiply with 100 and keep the percentage sign. Or the easiest way is that move the decimal point two places right and keep the decimal sign. Keep the percentage sign. See the next one. Estimate what part of the figure is colored and hence find the percent which is colored. So look at the diagram, children. So we are seeing one, as after seeing the diagram, what we are getting here, one part is shaded. What is shaded here? One part is shaded. So one part among 4 equal parts is shaded. Okay. So shaded part is equal to, what is the shaded part here? So one part is shaded and total is 4. This is what we have learned in fractions. So it is 1 by 4. So now find the percent which is colored. So percentage of colored, how do we get now? So percentage which is colored convert this fraction into percentage. So 1 upon 4 into 100, keep the percentage symbol. 4 ones are 4 25s. So 25 into 1, 25% is shade. Clear? See the next one here. So the total parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. In that 3 of them are shaded. 3 of them are shaded. So shaded part So what is the shaded part here? 3 of them are shaded. So 3 out of 5. So now percent which is colored. Percent which is colored. So that is equal to, convert this fraction into percentage. Just multiply with 100 and keep the symbol. So now 5 ones are 5 20s. 20 into 3. 60% is shaded here. Clear? See the next one now. Estimate what part of the figure is colored and hence find the percent which is colored. So let us see how many equal parts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts. So among those 8 equal parts, 3 parts are shaded. So colored part, or you can say shaded part. So that will be 3 upon 8. Okay, now convert into percent. So percent which is colored. Percent which is colored, that is equal to 3 by 8 into 100%. So now this is 4 2s are 25. 4 2s are 8, sorry. 4 2s are 8. 4 25 is 100. So 25 3s are 75 upon 2. 2 3s are 6, 15. 2 7s are 14. There is a point. 10, 2 5s are. So this is 37.5% is colored. Clear? Now, find what is 15% of 250. We know we should divide with 100. 15% of 250, it is 15 by 100 into 250. Of means it is by, remember. So, 0 and 0 get cancelled. 10 is there. So, just do one thing. 15 5s are 75. 7 left. 15 2s are 30 plus 7. 37 upon 10. So, now 1 point from the right. It is 37.5. So, 15% of 250 is equal to 37.5. Clear? See the next one now. Find 1% of 1 hour. So 1% of 1 hour. So what you do here? Actually 1 hour is nothing but 60 minutes. So now the 60 minutes is nothing but, 1 minute is 60 seconds. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1 hour is 3600 seconds. If we multiply, 6 6 are 36, 0 0. So remember 1 hour is 3600 seconds. So now what is asking here? %1 of 1 hour. That is nothing but 1% of 3600 seconds. So this is 1 by 100 into 3600 seconds. So 0 0 get cancelled. So that is 36 seconds. So 1% of 1 hour is that is 36 seconds. Clear? See the next one now. 20% of rupees 2500. So this is nothing but 20 by 100 into 2500. Of course, rupees. 2 zeros get cancelled. 25 2s are 50. So it is 500 rupees. Very simple. 20% convert into fraction. 20 by 100. Off means into the value whatever is given. Next. 75% of 1 kg. So 75% of 1 kg means it is 75 by 100 into 1 kg. 25 3s are 25 4s are. So it is 3 by 4th kg. More you can write 4 7s are 28, 4 5s are. So 0.75 kg. That is 3/4 of a kg. Find the whole quantity of 5% of it is 600. 5% of some whole quantity is 600. So we don't know what is the whole quantity. Let the whole quantity be x. Let the whole quantity be x. So as per problem, APP stands for as per problem. 5% of x is equal to 600. So we need to find the value of x. So what is 5% of x? It is 5 by 100 into x, that is equal to 600. So what is x from here now? It is 600 into 100 by 5. Clear, the fraction will be reversed if it is taken to other side. Now it cancels, 5 ones are, 5 twos are 0. So x is equal to 120 into 100, it is 12,000. So therefore, the required whole quantity, that is equal to x, which is equal to 12,000. Clear? See the next one now. 12% of it is rupees 1080. Same question. So let the whole quantity be rupees x. Let the whole quantity be rupees x. So as per problem, 12% of rupees x is equal to rupees 1080. Clear? So this is rupees 12 by 100 into x is equal to rupees 1080. So then x is equal to 1080 into 100 by 12. So x is equal to 12 nines 108. So it is 90. So this is rupees 90 into 100, that is 9,000. Clear? So therefore, the required whole quantity, that is equal to rupees 9,000. It's clear? See the next one. 40% of it is 500 kilometers. This is in kilometers. So let the whole quantity be x kilometers. So as per problem, %40 of x kilometers that is equal to 500 kilometers. So 40 by 100 into x, that is equal to 500. X is equal to 500 into 100 by 40. 0 and 0 get cancelled. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 2 into 250. So x is equal to 25 5s are 125. So therefore the required whole quantity is equal to x that is 1250 kilometers. Clear? Now 70% of it is 14 minutes. So let the whole quantity, similar questions all this. Be x minutes. So as per problem, %70 of x is 14 minutes. So that is 70 upon 100 into x is equal to 14. Simplify for x. Then x is equal to 14 into 100 by 70. 0 and 0 get cancelled. 7 1s are 7 2s are. So x is equal to 2 into 10, 20 minutes. Clear? So therefore the required whole quantity is equal to x, that is equal to 20 minutes. Clear? See the next one now. 8% of it is 40 liters. 8% of it is 40 liters. So let the whole quantity be x liters. So as per the problem, 8% of x, that is 40 liters. So it is 8 by 100 into x, that is equal to 40 liters. So x is equal to 40 into 100 by 8. 8 1s are 8 5s are. So 5 into 100, 500 liters. Clear? So therefore, the required whole quantity is equal to x, that is equal to 500 liters. It's clear? See the next one. Convert given percents to decimal fractions and also the fractions in simplest forms. So actually 25% is given here. Convert this into decimals first. So 25%, we can write it as 25 upon 100. Okay, so convert into the, now this is the fraction form. Convert this into simplest form now. 25 by 100, actually we can write it as 0.25. As 2 zeros, so place point from right. 0.25. Now, this 25 by 100 into simplest form. 25 ones are, 25 fours are. So it is 1 by 4. Clear? Convert the percents into decimal fractions, we converted. Also to fractions in simplest forms, 1 by 4. Clear? Simplest form in the sense the numerator and denominator should not have any common factor other than 1. Now, 150%. So what we will do, this 150%, this can be written as 150 upon 100, so that just ignore 0 and 0. 15 by 10, which we can write it as 1.5. Okay, that is the decimal form. So now, into the simplest form, 150 by 100, 0, 0 get cancelled. 5 3s are, 5 2s are. So this is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is again 1.5. Clear? 20%. So 20% we can write it as 20 by 100. So 0 and 0 get cancelled. So it is 2 upon 10, which is 0.2, as we have only 1 0 in the denominator. So now, take that 20 by 100, 0 0 get cancelled, 2 1s are, 2 5s are. So it is 1 upon 5. Clear? Now, 5%. So 5% we can write it as 5 by 100. That is 0.05, converting into the decimal form. So now, 5 by 100 we can write it as 5 ones are, 5 20s. So that is 1 by 20. Clear? See the next one now. In a city, 30% are females, 40% are males, and the remaining are children. What percent are children? So here there is a city. In that city, 30% are females. Okay. So percent of females, so they are 30%. Percent of males, 40%. remaining all are children. That means total percent of males and females. Total percent of males and females. So they are 30% plus 40%. So that will be 70%. 70% in the sense out of 100, 70 are either male or female. Clear? So the remaining all are children. So percent of children. As percent, that means per 100, 70 of them are either male or female. That means the rest are children. So 100 minus 70. That is equal to 30. So 30% are children. Clear? Okay, well children, our Classroom TV has a website www.classroomtv.in. So in that website, all the textbook problems from each chapter of your textbook are detailedly solved and it is loaded in the website. Apart from that, you also find good practice papers from each chapter. So log into that website, start solving those papers and improve your knowledge. God bless you all. See you in my next class. Stay tuned and do not forget to watch classroomtv.in.